all tuned up? Are we done? Go on now, a bit of quiet now, go on. There's thousands waiting out there, thousands. A bit of quiet, a bit of quiet. Harry, put those bagpipes down. Oh. Right, here we go.
The star of your show, the fabulous Robbie Lee.
Hey! And good afternoon. Welcome to the 60s. You say that you love me all of the time. You say that you need me. You'll always be mine. You ready all together? And I'm feeling glad all over. Yes, I'm glad all over. Baby, I'm glad all over. Know that you're mine. I'll make you happy. You'll never be blue. No more sorrow. I'll always be true. Right, here's another one. Remember this? I like it. I like it. I love the way you run your fingers through my hair. And I love the way you tickle my chin. And I love the way you let me come in when your mama ain't there. I like it, I like it. I love the words you say and all the things you do. And I love the way you straighten my tie. And I love the way you're winking your eyes. I know I like you. You know I like you. To that again. You're driving me insane. Kiss me once more. That's another thing I like you for. Ah, lovely now. You'll never know how much I really love you. You'll never know how much I really care. Listen, do you want to know a secret? Do you promise not to tell? Whoa, whoa, closer. Let me whisper in your ear. Say the words I love to hear. I'm in love with you. Closer. Let me whisper in your ear. Them are words I love to hear. I'm in love with you. For a week or two, nobody knows, just we two. Listen, do you want to know a secret? Do you promise not to tell? I'm in love with you. Sweets for my sweet. Remember the searches? Here we go. Your first sweet kiss thrills me so. Sweets for my sweet. Sugar for my honey. I'll never ever let you go. Yeah. Woo. Love it. If you wanted a star that shines so brightly to match the stardust in your eye, darling, I will chase that bright star nightly and try to steal it from the sky. And I will bring sweets for my sweet, sugar for my honey. Your first sweet kiss very good afternoon, everybody. It's nice to be back with you. For those people who tuned in for the first time, my name is Robbie Lee, and I'm here to entertain you for the next maybe about 60 minutes on. But today, a rather special journey. We're going to take you back to those great days of the 1960s, when girls, you all wore those mini skirts, lads, you wore some really courageous stuff, I've got to be honest with you. So all the songs I've got today are going to give us some great memories from back then, years ago. And all I'm going to ask you to do, very simply this afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to have a bit of a dance, and why not? And I hope that some of you have actually dressed up in the gear, and if you have, send me some photos and I'll put them on the website for everybody to see. Right, let's take you now to Eurovision. Eurovision started off in 1956. 56. We didn't enter in that year. We entered in 58. And the first people to actually appear were a married couple called Pearl Carr and Teddy Johnson. And they sang a little song called Sing, Baby, Sing. And it wasn't until it came second, by the way, came second. French didn't like us. Nothing changed. Let's take you now to the first time that we had a number one in the Eurovision. It was sung by a young lady, perhaps you might remember. She wore no shoes, must have bunions. A little lady by the name of Miss Sandy Shaw. And she sang a tune. See if you remember this, if you don't join in. Here we go, come on. I wonder if one day that you say that you care. If you say you love me madly, I'll gladly be there like a puppet on a string. Love is just like a merry-go-round with all the fun of the bear. One day I'm feeling down on the ground, then I'm up in the air. Are you leading me on? Tomorrow will you be gone? One day that you say that you care. If you say you love me madly, I'll gladly be there like a puppet on a string. Oh, lovely! Woo! I may win on a roundabout, then I'll lose on the swing. In or out, I was never a doubt. Just who's pulling the strings? I'm all tied up in you, but where it leading me to? Oh, I wonder if one day that you say that you care. If you say you love me madly, I'll gladly be there like a puppet on the string. Oh yes, Sandy Shaw. I wonder if one day that you say that you care. If you say you love me madly, I'll gladly be there like a puppet on the string. Oh yes, like a puppet on a string. Fabulous! Oh, wonderful. Well, a very warm welcome to everybody, and I'm coming from a wonderful place in West Wales called Larne, and it's the most beautiful day today, lots of sunshine, and in today's climate of wondering and scares, everybody must be a bit frightened about what to do, where to go, etc. I just hope this afternoon will bring some happiness, and I hope it brings some nice memories for everybody. I've got lots and lots of names to call out, so I'm going to try and space them out during the show, and I will try and do my very, very best for you. But let's get a little song that's going to take us back to Liverpool in the 1960s. Liverpool was the place that everybody listened to. We had some great bands there, but there's none finer than four guys that came from Liverpool from the days of the Cavern: John, Paul, George, and Ringo. They sang a little tune. Close your eyes and I'll kiss you. Tomorrow I'll miss you. Remember, I'll always be true. And then while I'm away, I'll ride home every day, and I'll pretend that I'm kissing those lips I am missing, and hope that my dreams will come true. And then while I'm away, I'll ride home every day, and I'll send all my loving to you. Right, everybody join in. All my loving I will send to you. All my loving, darling, I'll be true. Yeah! Now you can clap your hands, I don't mind. That's it. Whoa, wonderful. Anybody doing the twist yet? Later. Close your eyes and I'll kiss you. Tomorrow I'll miss you. Remember, I'll always be true. And then while I'm away, I'll ride home every day, and I'll send all my loving to you. All together. All my loving I will send to you. All my loving, darling, I'll be true. All my loving, all my loving, ooh, all my loving I will send to you. Oh, fantastic, fantastic. Great. So the 1960s produced some incredible music. It really did. If you think about it, that we went right to the very end of the 1960s. We started off initially with Tommy Steele, those old wonderful singers and entertainers who still go around today, incidentally. And right to the very end of the 60s, we had people like Black Sabbath, we had Led Zeppelin, Deep Purple. So we had a right fabulous curve of wonderful music. But I'm going to take you back to the early parts of the 1960s. There was a young girl, aged just 14, and she made it with a song. Funny, but it's true, what loneliness can do. Since I've been away, been mounting more each day, walking back to happiness. Goodbye, oh yeah, yeah. Say goodbye to loneliness. Goodbye, oh yeah, yeah. I never knew I missed you. Now I know what I must do. Walking back to happiness, I bet with you. Making up the things you said. Goodbye, oh yeah, yeah. And mistakes in which they led. Goodbye, oh yeah, yeah. I shouldn't have gone away, so I'm coming back today. Walking back to happiness I threw away. Wonderful. Walking back to happiness with you. Said farewell to loneliness, it's true. Laid aside foolish pride, left the truth on tears I cried. All the way there. Spread the news, I'm on my way. Whoop-bye, oh yeah, yeah. All my blues have blown away. Whoop-bye, oh yeah, yeah. I'm bringing you love so true, 'cause that's what I owe to you. Walking back to happiness I shared with you. Walking back to happiness with you. Said farewell to loneliness I knew. Dead aside foolish pride, learned the truth on tears I cried. Spread the news, I'm on my way. Whoop-bye, oh yeah, yeah. All my blues have blown away. Whoop-bye, oh yeah, yeah. I'm bringing you love so true, 'cause that's what I owe to you. Walking back to happiness I shared with you. Walking back to happiness with you again. Walking back to happiness 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 again. Oh, whoa, yet back to happiness again. Thank you very much. And who was that? Helen Shapiro, of course, absolutely wonderful. Now, I'd like to sing you a little song that was actually recorded by a Welshman. Okay, as some of you will know, I live in West Wales, and this was the first Welshman ever to have a #1 hit. Okay, and you might know him. Anybody any ideas? I'll just go and check. No, I haven't seen nobody said nothing. Give you a little song then. See if you can remember it. It's not Tom Jones, not Harry Seacombe, no, not Bryn Terfel, no, none of those. It's a Welshman who, I'll give you a clue, came from Monmouth, and his real name is David Spencer. That's nice. Oh no, that's Frank Spencer. A man who only passed away a short while ago. He only ever had one record. You probably don't remember the name, but you will remember the tune. This is a song to take you back, and I hope you're going to enjoy it. Wanted to give you everything, flowers, presents, and most of all, a wedding ring. Saw a sign for a stock car race, $1,000 prize he read. He couldn't get Laura on the phone, so to her mother, Tommy said, sing, tell Laura well done, tell Laura I need her, tell Laura I may be late, there's something to do that cannot wait. Drove the car to the racing ground. He was the youngest driver there. The crowd roared as he started to race around the track at a deadly pace. No one knew what happened that day, how his car overturned in flames, or as they rolled him on the twisted wreck. From the dying breath they heard him say, all together now, tell Laura tell Laura I need her, tell Laura not to cry, my love for her will never die. Is that it? Now in the chapel, Laura prays for a Tommy who passed away. Just for Laura, he lived and died. Alone in the chapel, you can hear him cry. Sing it! Tell Laura I love her. Tell Laura I need her. Tell Laura not to cry. My love for her will never die. Tell Laura I love her. Tell Laura I love her. Tell Laura I love her. Ah, fantastic. Did anybody guess who it was? Anybody any idea? You've all been on Wikipedia. I know. Ricky Valens. Ricky Valens, 1960. That was the only #1 he ever had. He was one of those one-hit wonders, which we may have a few of those this afternoon. Right, let's go now. At the moment, we're all stuck in self-isolation. People can't come in, people can't go out. It must be rather tough. And so I thought a bit of humour today would be wanted and desired. So I saw something was posted to me yesterday by a guy called Sid Bernstein. And he wrote a little, some lyrics to an old song that I'd like to do you for this afternoon, just to put a smile on your face. And it's a little tune that goes something a bit like this. You remember? Oh, yes. Touch that something, I think you'll understand. Now I need a scrubbing. All together. I gotta wash my hands. I gotta wash my hands. I gotta wash my hands. Don't sneeze next to me. Watch those droplets land to freeze this disease. I gotta wash my hands. I gotta wash my hands. I gotta wash my hands. 'Cause if I catch it, I feel crappy inside. I even want my latex gloves. Sanitize, sanitize, sanitize. Yeah, I touch that something. I think you'll understand. Now I need to scrub it. I've gotta wash my hands. I've gotta wash my hands. I gotta wash my hands. 'Cause if I catch it, I'll feel crappy inside. I'd even want my latex gloves. Sanitize, sanitize, sanitize. Yeah, you touch that something. I think you'll understand. Now I want that something. I've gotta wash my hands. I 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 hope you're all adhering to that 20-second rule. I've gotta wash my hands. I thought that might be a smile on your face. Absolutely. Talking of the Beatles, Paul McCartney, a wonderful songwriter, wrote many wonderful tunes with John Lennon. And over the years, they've become one of the most prolific songwriters of the 60s. And in fact, 70s, even through to today, they are still a wonderful pair of songwriters. I'd like to do a little tune. And this is going to take us back to a crikey night when Paul McCartney was just age 16. It was one of the first songs that he ever wrote. It's a little tune that you might remember. Goes something like this. Woo! Do you remember this? Whoops! When I get older, losing my hair, many years from now, will you still my Valentine and Valentine? Birthday greetings, bottle of wine. If I've been out till 2:45, would you lock the door? It's true. Will you still need me and will you still feed me when I'm 64? That'll be worse one day. To the fuse when your lights are gone. You can knit your sweater by the fireside. Sunday mornings go for a ride. Dig in the garden, dig in the weeds. Who could ask for more? Oh, will you still need me and will you still feed me when I'm 64? Every summer we could rent a cottage in the Isle of Wight. If it's not too dear, we shall scream and say, grandchildren on your knee, Vera, Chuck and Dave. Oh yeah. Send me a postcard, drop me a line, state your points of view. indicate precisely what you mean to say. You're sincerely wasting away. Give me your answer, fill in a form. Wine forevermore. Oh, will you still need me and will you still feed me when I'm 64? Woo! Will I still be needed at 64? Fantastic. Wonderful Paul McCartney there. Absolutely wonderful. I'm going to have a quick drink, you don't mind it. Cheers, everybody. Hoyle throughout the world. This is a good idea, a good chance actually to give a few shout-outs. So I'm going to have to be reading this off a piece of paper, so you'll have to excuse me. The first shout-out goes to Cardiff, to all the residents and staff at St Isham in Cardiff, to Rose Hicks, whose gallantry this afternoon to try and get this working has been absolutely fantastic. I'd like to say a big hello to Kelly and Emma in Langton Hall and all the crew there. A big shout, big mate of mine who I've met a couple of years ago, Rich Langham from Bristol, a great lover of 60s music, 60s harmony music. Who else does, I can't read me own writing here. Oh, Jeannie Hughes from Aberiron at Minamore. We've got a young lady, I think she's from Edinburgh, I think it is, Julie Layton. And a big shout out to a friend of mine who was with me many years ago in a band called the Californians. Our old singer, Mr. Jeff Parks, who's in Mexico, believe it or not. So we're going international this afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Not just here in Tenby, we're going to go to Mexico as well. So there we are. That's for Jeff Parks. And also a big hello, and if you're there, Pat Wood from Dudley in the West Midlands. Jackie Henderson in Cornwall, this is for you. And a big shout out to some wonderful people that I know. Jill and George Morris. From Essington, and to their son my cousin Andy, and speak to you soon, and we'll meet up in the Great Western very soon, pal. And there is, I've got a couple of European people to say hello to. I'd like to go to Belgium, speak to Ronnie. Hello in Belgium, Ronnie, how are you, mate? Then we go all the way to Norway, and Shell, hi. I hope you're well. And those two guys are really wonderful lovers of the 60s music. They've got their own Facebook sites where they do nothing else but great 60s music. Nice to meet you again, guys. Speak very soon. And I'm going to give you a little song now, and it's a little tune from the 60s. It was from 1966. There was a lady called Mary Isabel Catherine Bernadette O'Brien. Anybody know what I'm talking about? Yes, some of you got it. A lady by the name of Miss Dusty Springfield. And she sang a little song. 1966. When I said I needed you, you said you would always stay. It wasn't me you changed, but now you've gone away. Don't you see now that you've gone, and I'm left here on my own, and that I have to follow you and beg you to come on. You don't have to say you love me, just be close at hand. You don't have to stay forever, I will understand. Believe me, I can't help but love you. Believe me, I'll never tie you down. Left alone with just a memory, life seems dead and so unreal. All that's left is loneliness. There's nothing left to feel. Have to say you love me, just be close stay forever, darling, I'll understand. Believe me, I can't help but love you. You don't have to stay forever, just be close at hand. You don't have to stay forever, I will understand. Believe me, believe me, believe me. There we are, the wonderful Justice Springfield. Crikey, the messages are coming in fast and furious right now. What we got? Oh, there's a little one from Jane from Canterbury House in Milford Haven. Hi, my darling. And Pete, Mr. Peter Abley, the bass player from the Californians, has just joined us. How you doing, sunshine? Birthday next week. Happy birthday, son. I'll speak to you before then anyway. Right, a little song to, oh, crikey, from a great, the man himself, Mr. Roy Orbison. He sang a song in 1969, just as his career was dwindling. He'd had lots of personal problems. He's lost quite a few people in his family. And in the 1960s, late 1969, he released a record which actually outsold the Beatles in Australia and New Zealand. It was the #1 song for many, many times. And it's a tune that I often get many requests for. I don't seem to do it, I don't know why, but it's a great song. A little tune to take us back with a song from Mr. Roy Orbison. Do you remember it? A light shone in the night somewhere here. Blue turned into green, then it was red. Love it. And stirred in the night, love music played. The light I saw in the night was a penny arcade. You can clap your hands, here we go, stay! Step up and play, each machine seems to say as I walk round and round the penny arcade. Just ring a bell like a big bagatelle, and you'll make all those colored lights cascade. And the music plays, yes, play the play. Played all the time, all the time. Roll up and spend your last dime. At first I thought it a dream that I was in. Lost in a sea of glass and tin. But no, so deep in my hand, in the back of my jeans, I grabbed a handful of coins to feed that machine. Are you ready? Here we go! So step up and play, each machine seems to say as I walk round and round the penny arcade. Just ring a bell in a big bagatelle, and you'll make all those colored lights cascade. And the music plays at the penny arcade. Yes, it played and it played all the time. Roll up and spend your last. Oh, here we go. Step up and play. Come on, clap your hands as I walk round and round the penny arcade. Just ring a bell on the big bagatelle, and you'll make all those colored lights cascade. And the music plays played and he played all the time. Roll up and spend your last dime. Oh, roll up and spend your last dime. Fantastic. The wonderful Roy Orbison. Fabulous. Now, let's have a quick look. Oh, we've got loads of messages, so I'll do them in a second. I'd like to sing a song that was going back to 1964 now. And it's recorded by a gentleman who, I think it was only last year, he retired from singing. Actually, you never retired, to be honest with you. A wonderful gentleman who came from Liverpool, wrote a song. And it was a theme tune to a wonderful film, which the film was the same title. The man was Mr. Jerry Marsden, and the band was Jerry and the Pacemakers. A little song that you might remember from the film Ferry Across the Mersey. Life goes on day after day. Hearts torn in every way. So ferry cross the Mersey, 'cause this land's the place I love, and here I'll stay. People, they rush everywhere, each with their own secret care. But ferry cross the Mersey and always take me there, the place I love. People around every corner, they seem to smile and say, we don't care what your name is, boy, we'll never turn you away. So I'll continue to say, here I will always stay. So ferry cross the Mersey, 'cause this land's the place I love, and here I'll stay. Here I'll stay. Here I'll stay. Here I'll stay. Ah, the fabulous Jerry Marsden, Jerry and the Pacemakers. Absolutely wonderful entertainer. Now, let's go back to our shout-outs. There's a lot of venues that have texted me since the last show. Thank you so much for all those people who commented and actually viewed the last show. In fact, just on the last count, there was just over 1,700 people of you throughout the UK and the world, believe it or not, that actually watched the last show. And don't forget, every Friday at 2:30, this is the place to be, where we'll be getting different showcases, some great songs. Next week's Friday, I can't remember what the date is, it's in April sometime. Next Friday at 2:30, I hope to be doing a show from the 50s. So if anybody's got any requests of 50 songs, all you need to do is just do exactly what you did last week. Send in requests, and I hope, if I can, I will do them especially for you. A big shout out now goes to Darren, Daz, in Brooklands Care Home in Saundersfoot. Thank you to all you guys there. You've sent in some great pictures last week, and it's nice to see that you're all dancing. I hope that you're getting enough dancing today. A big shout now to quite a few people, Sue Mason and Annie Pencoid, and Amanda and Olivia at Woodland Lodge Care Home, Woodfield Care with Sue and her gang, Terreston with Angie and all her crew, and a big hello to the Forge Care Home in Cardiff. And these are just some hard-working people who literally do put their lives at the risk at the moment. They go in every day to care for the elderly, and I hope that everybody's enjoying the showcase this afternoon. A little song from a man who met his final days, believe this or not, in Cardiff in Wales. And age 66, passed away too soon. But as a great songwriter as well as a great singer. From the 60s, there was a man by the name of Gene Pitney. Wrote some great songs, not just sang some great songs. He wrote songs like Rubber Ball, Hello Mary Lou. Do you remember that one? Hello Mary Lou. He's wrote that one as well. And sadly, he passed away. His last show was in Cardiff, and we never saw the likes of him again, which is rather tragic. But we've still got some great, wonderful records that he actually recorded. And in 1964, this one got to number 5. You might remember it. Whoa! Dearest darling, I had to write to say that I won't be home anymore. But something happened to me while I was driving home, and I'm not the same anymore. For I was only 24 hours from Tulsa, only one day away from your arms. I saw a welcoming sight. I stopped to rest for the night, and that is when I saw her as I pulled in outside of the small cafe. She was there, so I walked up to her. I swear I could get something to eat, and she showed me where. I was only 24 hours from Tulsa. I'm only one day away from her arms. She took me to a cafe. I asked her if she would stay. She said, okay. Come on, let's see you dancing. I love it. Woo! See me dance. Don't think so. Oh, I was only 24 hours from Tulsa, only one day away from your arms. The jukebox started to play, and nighttime turned into day. We were dancing closely. All of a sudden I lost control as I held her child, and I caressed her, kissed her, told her I'd die before I would let her out of my arms. For I was only 24 hours from Tulsa, only one day away from your arms. I hate to do this to you, but I love somebody new. What can I do? And I can never, never, go home again. The wonderful Gene Pitney. Fantastic, absolutely. Crikey, coming in well with the messages today. Let me try a quick read. Angela Thomas is watching in Pontypridd, I think she is. Absolutely nice to see you. And Gemma, nice to speak to you as well from Caldy Grange. Wonderful venue. And I'll hopefully, as soon as all this mess is cleared out, I'll look forward to seeing you back then. I've got a few more to go through. Here's to Angie from Saundersfoot, Peter and Jackie at the Begelly Arms, great pub, wonderful place to go if you're down in West Wales. Fabulous food, wonderful venue, great hosts. Take it to Bridgend, Albert, Prince of Wales. Absolutely spiffing place to go. To Shell Findlay and Gavin Cox in Dublin Fruit Care Home, and that's also in Pontypridd as well. And a big hello to Mike and Donna at Sunset West. God, blimey, it's a bit like a request show you're on the radio, isn't it, rare? A little song I'd like to do for you right now, and it's become a phone favourite of mine actually. It's a little song from a great songwriter, Mr. Bert Bacharach. Do you remember him? Marvellous, wrote millions of, loads and loads of hit records. He had a record that was recorded by Dionne Warwick. But here in the UK, it was a smash hit for a young lady by the name of Miss Sandy Shaw. Do you remember this? 1964. I like it. I walk along the city street you used to walk along with me. And every step I take reminds me of our house used to be. Well, how can I forget you when there is always something there to remind me? Always something there to remind me. I was born to love you, and I will never be free. You'll always be a part of me. Whoa, 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 yeah. When shadows fall, I pass a small cafe where we would dance at night. I can't help recalling how it felt to kiss and hold you tight. Oh, how could I forget you when there is always something there to remind me? Always something there to remind me. I was born to love you, and I will never be free. You'll always be a part of me. Oh, whoa, 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 yeah. Miss Sandy Shaw. I love it. If you should find you miss the sweet and tender love we used to share, just go back to the places where we used to go, and I'll be there. Oh, how can I forget you when there is always something there to remind me? Woo! Always something there to remind me. I was born to love you, but I will never be free. Always something there to remind me. 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 Fabulous there, Robbie. Sandy Shaw, 1964. Absolutely wonderful. Now, in the late, 1965, I was actually on a television show in the Midlands, the Birmingham and West Midland TV show called For Teenagers Only. And I was on a show there, and I was in the band, and there was a young lady who was introduced. Crikey, it's taking you back a few years, I know. And I was only still at school, believe this or not, I was only at school. And on this bill was a young lady who come from Jamaica. And it was the first single that she'd ever had here in the UK. And it went on to be a huge smash hit. And it was my first introduction to reggae music. And I've been a big, huge fan of reggae music ever since. A little song, perhaps you might remember it. You've got to dance to this one. You have to dance because it's one of those that you can't sit down to. So let's hear you sing it to a little tune. Goes like this. My girl, lollipop, she make my heart go giddy up. You are the sweetest candy. You are my sugar dandy. My girl, lollipop. Never ever leave me, because it would just grieve me. My heart told me so. Whoa! I love you, I love you, I love you so. But I don't let you know. I need you, I need you, I need you so. And I'll never let you go. My girl, lollipop, you make my heart go giddy up. You set the world on fire. You are my one desire. My lollipop. Alright, go on and sing that The lady's name was Millie Small. We probably know her as Millie, fabulous lady. Wonderful, wonderful Jamaican recording artist. Cool, blimey, the time's got me now. I had a couple of more requests. I'll find them, I've got them here. This is to... Oh, I can't read them. But thank you to everybody whom have written in regarding some songs that you know. I hope I've done all the ones that you wanted to hear. As I say, next week, next Friday, 2:30, we'll be doing a 50s programme. So if you've got any favourite 50s songs, anything at all, just send it to me and I'll see if I can. I will do it for you, definitely. If not, you will definitely get a shout out anyway. Once again, we're in these dark times. And I'd just like to say a big thank you to all members of care homes, to all members of the NHS, to all people who are stacking shelves, to all people who are driving towards any industry that we need to keep this country going. We want to say a big, big thank you for everybody. If we can everybody give a big round of applause to all your staff and to everybody, yes? Fabulous, fabulous. It's been wonderful being back with you. And I hope, sincerely, I hope that you've enjoyed our little walk down memory lane back to the 60s. I'd like to finish up with a couple of songs. And in the 60s, there was a young lady. I'm going to have a quick drink, you don't mind, yeah? Cheers, everybody. That's the beauty about singing from home. You can drink gin. I don't have to drive. In the 60s, Liverpool was the hub of music. The Cabin was the place to be. All great bands came from there, and they really had a great time. And wonderful days. I grew up in the 60s. I had my music in the 60s, and I have to be honest with you, it was one of the most exciting times as a young... I was only a young boy, I have to be honest with you, but it was a great time to be alive. And I'd like to sing you a couple of songs to finish off with from Liverpool. There was a young lady. She worked in the Cabin. You knew her. Her name, Priscilla White. A little song from, of course, the wonderful Priscilla White. Bless her. You're my world, you're every breath I take. You're my world, you're every move I make. Other eyes see the stars up in the sky, but for me they shine within your eyes. As the trees reach out the sun above, so my arms reach out to you for love. With your hand resting in mine, I feel a power so divine. You're my world, you're my night and day. You're my world, you're every prayer I pray. With your arm ceases to be, then it's the end of my world for me. Workers, for all you NHS staff, you're our world, we'd be lost without you. With your hand resting in mine, I feel a power so divine. You're my world, you're my night and day. You're my world, you're every prayer I pray. If I love, it ceases to be, then it's It wouldn't be a 60s show without them. Do you remember these? Oh yeah, I'll tell you something. Clap your hands, come on. I think you'll understand when I tell you something. I wanna hold your hand. I wanna hold your hand. I wanna hold your hand. Oh please, say to me, let me understand. Oh please, say to me, I wanna hold your hand. I wanna hold your hand. I wanna hold your hand. I like it. And when I touch you, I feel happy inside. It's such a feeling that my love I can hide, I can hide, I can hide. It's been a hard day's night, and I've been working like a dog. It's been a hard day's night. I should be sleeping like a log. You know I work all day to get your money to buy your things, and it's worth it just to hear you say you're gonna give me everything. So when I love to come home, 'cause when I get you alone, you know I feel okay. Right, I want everybody clap, come on, clap, clap. Oh yes, I can hear you from here. Here's for Pete in Texas. Speak soon, son. When I'm home, everything seems to be right. When I'm home, feeling you holding me tight, tight, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So you think you've lost your love? Well, I saw her yesterday, yeah. It's you she's thinking of, and she told me what to say, yeah. She said she loves you, and you know that can't be bad. Well, she loves you, and you know you should be glad. All together. Ooh, she loves you, yeah, yeah, yeah. She loves you, yeah, yeah, yeah. And with a love like that, you know you should be glad. I smash it. And with a love like that, you know you should be glad. Oh, lovely. And with a love like that, you know you should be glad. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Don't be late. Keep the requests in. Thank you, everybody. See you soon. Thank you.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together.
Thank you.
And thank
The voice of radio.
That's right, it's Robbie Lee.
Thank you very much. See you soon. Thank you.